In 1994, a computer software developer named Richard Hartman started a trend that is going full strength today. He took on House Speaker Tom Foley by raising money from fellow Republicans around the country using email and online message boards to support his defoliate Congress effort. By 1996, internet campaigning had begun in earnest. Both campaigns, both political parties, and countless interest groups established their own online identities to communicate with activists electronically. Just 2 years later, Washington and the nation were gripped by the Clinton impeachment saga. The media fed this appetite by providing online video and news reports. Drudge came of age and took center stage as the major media outlets began citing his own reports in their coverage. At the dawn of the new millennium, the Bush and Gore campaigns featured entire suites of multimedia information and tools on their websites. Meanwhile, John McCain boasted that he raised millions of dollars online in 2000. Of course, these numbers are tiny compared to what Howard Dean did. He raised $20 million in online contributions. Of course, this year, Barack Obama topped that. He raised over $5 million in one 24-hour period alone. In the meantime, the grassroots advocacy that started with Hartman's '94 Defoliate Congress campaign has really continued to gather steam as blogs like Instapundit and Daily Kos gain traction and have given citizen activists a powerful megaphone. Dan Rather experienced the power of this megaphone when bloggers uncovered problems with his reporting on Bush's National Guard service, ultimately leading to the loss of his anchor chair on CBS. The army of amateur journalists continues to demonstrate its importance, most recently when Wikipedia had the news of the untimely death of Tim Russert 45 minutes before Tom Brokaw went on the air with the news. Armchair campaign strategists, volunteer media mavens, heck, anyone with a camera has been able to create powerful political and issue commentary online, creating viral videos supporting candidates, lampooning the opposition, and advocating action on timely topics. Some amateur online videos even rival the professionals' work in terms of quality and effectiveness. Newly emerging tools like Twitter really will change the game as members of Congress start using them to communicate about their official activities in real time, creating what amounts to a national online town hall meeting. On June 24th of this year, Congressman John Culberson of Texas sent the first known Twitter message from inside the Oval Office, demonstrating the reach of this technology. The president reportedly even agreed to a live video stream using a service called Quick until the Secret Service raised security objections. The world of public affairs is simply responding to the public's increasing access to and appetite for online news and information. With the internet now in virtually every home in the hands of virtually every American, with most of them having access to high-speed connections that enable them to consume multimedia content, including videos, there's a lot of ability now to communicate about political and issue-oriented news and information. The audience is tremendous. 75 million Americans turn to the internet for political information and participation. More Americans now cite the internet as their primary political information source than ever before, surpassing radio and local TV for the first time. Americans are eager to use the internet to lobby on their own behalf. 43% who have contacted Congress have done so online. That's more than twice the percentage that use postal mail or the telephone. Online activists are more receptive to advocacy campaigns than typical Americans, with more than half believing that advocacy campaigns are ultimately good for democracy. And the tools that advocacy campaigns can use to reach these online activists are easier to use than ever before. You can create an online video or a podcast with inexpensive technology available to anyone. Services like Twitter and Quick and Blogger and TypePad have been designed with the typical consumer in mind and are so easy, even a member of Congress can use them. The power of the internet to empower and inform large numbers of people effectively is unrivaled. This means that digital advocacy offers an unfiltered medium of communication. It creates an interactive environment that engages activists. It creates viral conversations to communicate your message. And ultimately, it influences policymakers. Bottom line, digital advocacy works.